Hello and welcome back, beautiful collective. Thank you for joining me here. Thank you so much, guys. Let's get into your messages. Immature. This person was immature. Let's just get into your messages. Narcissist. I thought the grass was greener on the other side. My friends are a bad influence on me, and I worry about what they'll say. My past experiences made it difficult for me to open up my heart to someone again. I feared you were too good to be true. I got distracted by someone else I'm dating. I'm sorry. Narcissism. This is normal behavior for me, and most people allow me to get away with it. Fear. I have to sacrifice too much, and I'm not ready to let go of what I'll lose to be with you. Do not take it personal. Narcissism. You allowed me to get away with so much, I felt I didn't do anything wrong. I was too selfish to realize my actions hurt you. Narcissism and fear. Intervention. See, your guides intervened to protect you from this person. Trust this ending and let it go for now. You're just too different. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. They felt like dating you would be too complicated and a bit challenging, and they didn't feel like dealing with the complications. They're used to having their own way and acting single or being single. And your intensity scared them. They feared what you represented. They're saying, honestly, I forgot to respond. Nothing personal, but I feel you were a little more invested than me. Immature. They love the thrill of the chase. Once I knew I had you, I lost interest. So this person has a lot of narcissistic, immature behaviors. Number one, I think you've outgrown this person. I think you're well more advanced than this person. And I think that you grew apart because they did not want to put the work in. And that's what they're admitting to. They could have been gaslighting you. They do want your forgiveness. But this person's toxic as heck. And I think they were in their ego. And I think they were dating someone toxic. I do. They were immature. And now it's almost like they were afraid of gossip, what other people would say, what their friends, what their family, and other people would say. That's what I think. They broke your heart, and they are going to receive karma for this. You're here minding your own business. And it's like once they knew that you loved them unconditionally, I think they got distracted by these other lovers and toxic friends. Okay? That's what I think. Now, maybe they were being arrogant. Maybe they were being narcissistic. Maybe their friends had them. They were getting attention, stuff like that. I don't know. There's karmic justice here for doing you wrong. It's like this person ghosted you because it's like they're used to having their own way or living this single life, doing what they want. And maybe they would have had to give up some bad habits to be with you. And I don't think they were prepared to do that. I don't think that they wanted to give up their social circle, and I don't think that they wanted to give up the lifestyle that they were leading. And they didn't want to put the work in. They did not want to put the work in. Like, I mean, they loved you, but they didn't want to invest. It's like they didn't want to put the time or the energy into this relationship, a fear of what other people would say. Okay? I think that this person was indecisive. I think they were juggling, and I think they were emotionally manipulating you. And maybe they got manipulated by another lover. I don't know. But the truth of the matter is they're used to dealing with low vibrational energies. And it's like they're saying you allowed them to get away with too much because it's like you're not babying them. You know, they're very socially immature. And it's like, I think that if I didn't know any better, it's like, are they trying to make you their mommy or their daddy? You know what I mean? It's like, you didn't say anything before, so I just thought you were going to let me get away with it because I'm used to let other people letting me get away with it. Most people let me get away with it, but not you. And I think that they like the thrill of the chase. This person is very narcissistic. And I think that they're used to being chased, and I think they like the thrill of the chase. And it scared them, the intensity of this relationship, and that's why they were worrying. They're not used to dealing with anyone like yourself. They're not. Empresses don't chase, and it's almost like I think that they got distracted by their friends. And I think they got distracted by other options and someone who they were dating. And they're saying, I'm sorry, but they're really not. I think that this person feels sorrier for themselves. Just to be real. They got distracted. And they found that this relationship would be too challenging for them. Like, they would have to level up. They would have to make some sacrifices. They would have to level up. They would have to give up some toxic behaviors. They might have to give up toxic patterns. They might have to give up toxic friendships or give up drinking or whatever they were doing. And it's like, nah. So it's like they're used to getting what they want. They're used to cheating. In relationships, they're used to cheating. And even though you love this person, I don't know. They feared commitment. That you wanted a commitment. And I think that this person blocked you, and I think they lost interest in you because, they like the thrill of the chase. Once they knew you loved them, they changed their mind about you. Now, you're very passionate, you're very good looking. It's like it's their damn friends. Has a powerful influence on them. They are. Maybe they have single friends, or they ghosted you because they wanted to be single. They like playing the field. This is a player. And it's like they just abandon you. Now, they were hiding options. And it's like maybe you were imagining that this person was going to be committed to you. Maybe they promised you that. I don't know. But it's almost like there's divine intervention here. They just thought it was too good to be true. Like anyone like you is going to be too good to be true. So they didn't trust. They were dishonest. It's like they pushed you away because they didn't want to do the work. It's that simple. It's like they would have to grow up. This person got a lot of growing up to do. And they do regret it. Because they've given up their happiness and their stability. And it's like they were guarded with you, and they were too... they weren't going to let you get close to them. They were very immature. It's like they thought you were too good to be true. They didn't trust your motives. They were discussing things with their friends. Their friends influenced them to make this decision. It's almost as if they had to get somebody who would allow them to get away with what they're used to getting away with. Someone who's a pushover, someone who won't stand up to them, somebody who won't, they want to live the lifestyle that they want to live. And this karmic, whoever the karmic is, allows them to get away with it. You didn't. So they got all defensive and they got all self-protected. And it's like they were immature. They do, if they're not a full-blown narcissist, they have narcissistic tendencies. And they're used to getting their own way. But you actually were the perfect match. You just got to let them grow up. Like, seriously, they need to grow up. And I would not hold my breath waiting for someone to grow up. I mean, they're a grown-ass adult, okay? And they should have already learned these lessons. They must be very socially immature. And they must have a bunch of immature friends as well. Because if they're hanging out with those people, it's like... I don't know if they think it's cute. I'm hearing the word cute, like they think it's cute to be a heartbreaker, or go find people of low substance. Don't find people with class and try to bring them down to their level. Like, stay. This person needs to stay with their low vibrational energies, because it's like, instead of pulling a good person down, go live with the trash. You know what I mean? Stay with the trash. If that's their mindset, they don't deserve someone like you. I'm sorry, but it's true. And yes, they regret it, because you actually made this person very happy. And you were bringing stability into their life. And you were changing them in a way that their friends didn't like. They were becoming more mature. They were becoming a better person. And their friends were this made their friends very uncomfortable, and it made them very uncomfortable, because you wouldn't have put up with it. And it's like, it's not up to you to be somebody's parent. Just to be real, it's not up to you to be someone's parent. That's a parent-child relationship. Like, oh, you didn't say anything, so I thought it was okay. Oh, you didn't. That's because you gave this person enough respect to make choices for themselves. You weren't sitting there bird-dogging them. You weren't sitting there trying to police them and be their parent like other people may have tried to do. You treated them like an adult. And it's not your job. You caught this person in a lie, and they were embarrassed. And that's why they went in a different direction. You called them out on something. You caught them lying. And it's like, well, you didn't say anything before. And I would say you likely did. It's just they were too immature to respond in an adult fashion. I mean, we're done with immature people here, right? Time to adult. That's a parent-child's relationship, and whoever they're used to being with is used to doing with them, and nagging and policing them and going hauling them away and making scenes and all that karmic-y negative crap. You're not like that. You're so much different. That's what they said. You're too good to believe it's true. It's like, you weren't going to police them. You were adulting. They're not used to it. They're used to doing what they want, when they want, and how they want. And most people let them get away with it. You caught them in a lie. And they couldn't even face you. You know what I mean? Grow up. That's a man or a woman child. You know what I mean? It's like they wanted you to run after them like you were their parent, policing them and nagging them and telling them they shouldn't do this and they shouldn't do that, and you tried to leave them to their own devices. Well, that's their devices. Well, what will my friends say? You know, if I change, what will my friends say? Oh, they're not going to like it. Oh, my family's used to me being a certain way. My friends are used to me being a certain way. And I'm used to living a certain lifestyle, doing what I want, and everyone letting me get away with it. Well, you weren't that person. You actually probably were the very first person in this person's life that ever stood up to them. and they did not know how to handle it. They didn't know how to handle someone like yourself. Take care.